Hi, I'm Christine. I've just bought the Fat Diminisher system and I wanted to make a quick video to show you exactly what I got because I'm pretty pleased with it, and I thought maybe you'd like to have a look if you're still on the fence about whether you want to buy it. So this is the sales page. There's a video which goes for about an hour, which is quite a long time, but it is not a bad thing to watch it because it will give you all the details of what it is that you're about to buy. And then I'm not sure at what point, but at some point in the video the buy button appears at the bottom. So that's what you click on if you want to buy it. Now, what do you get? Once you buy, you will get an email from Wes, and the email has a link in it, and the link takes you to this, which is a PDF that you can download. So you're going to need Adobe Reader or something else that you can read PDFs with, and this is what you're going to get. It's a 140-page ebook or document, if you like, and I will show you what it's got in it. So there's this page at the start, table of contents. Whoops, scroll down a little bit. Here we go. So first of all, there's an introduction. There's a fair bit of stuff which is just motivational, if you like. So it's explaining what problems some people have got, why do some people get results and I don't. So it gives you a bit of background. Now, for some people, this is going to be really valuable stuff because, you know, you might not have done a weight loss program before, or you might not have read any of Wes's stuff before. So this will give you an idea of who he is and where he's coming from and what he's trying to help you to do. So one of the big things is in this chapter acidic and alkaline. So in this chapter he discusses about whether your body should be acidic or alkaline, and what foods are acidic and what are alkaline, and how, whether it's better to be acidic or be alkaline. And by the way, the answer is it's better to be alkaline, but anyway. So he talks about the pros and cons of different things as far as acidic and alkaline is concerned. Then he goes into avoid these vegetables, and he gives you a list of, I think there's about 5 vegetables that you really should be avoiding because they're going to cause a greater amount of acid in your body. Then he goes into explain why you should actually be eating more food and not starving yourself. He talks about processed foods, why they're a bad thing. Then he talks about 3 secret superfoods that make fat melt. Now, something that you need to be aware of with this program is that he does recommend 3 or 4 dietary supplements that you are going to need to buy in order to follow this program. They are pretty commonly available. I live in Australia, and sometimes what happens in Australia is people in America will recommend that you buy stuff that is just really hard to get. But these ones, I know I can get them. I know I can get these from my local supermarket. They're in the aisle where they have the vitamins and the supplements and things like that. I haven't been to check out the price. I don't imagine that they would be extremely expensive because these are things that I've certainly heard of and I know about. So he talks about there's actually 4 recommended. So there's 3 recommended in that area, and then there's a 4th one that's recommended in this area about the sex secrets, which I wasn't that interested in, but hey, there's a bit in there. I'm an older woman and I'm having a few issues with menopause, and this particular supplement that he was recommending in that area was talking about how it might help with menopause problems and other menstrual problems for women. So maybe I'll be checking that out. But the main supplements that he recommends are these 3 secret superfoods. Other things that he's talks about is things that people do wrong when it comes to doing cardio and how much exercise you should be doing. Then there's a bit of questions that can change your life, a bit of motivational stuff. Again, he's really good at writing the motivational stuff. I didn't really read that much myself. I'm not really into that sort of stuff, but that was where I went to with that. Then he goes into the actual fat diminishing system. Now, there are certain components to the fat diminishing system. The main components are principles about the timing of when you should eat and what you should eat at those times. It's really simple, but there's just certain times of the day when it's best to eat and certain times of the day when it's best not to eat, or to eat different food to what you might normally. So he talks about that. That's one thing that is a major part of the system. Another part that is a major part of the system is using these 3 secret superfoods. You're going to be taking these 1 or 2 times a day. So actually that might not be the 3 secret superfoods. I'm just thinking, I was remembering some others that he talked about, some really good food. But anyway, the supplements that you're going to be taking, that's another major thing where, and by the way, he shows you where you can buy them on Amazon if you don't have access to a local store. So most people, I believe, have access to Amazon. So, so that's another major part, is taking these supplements and when you should take them and how. And the third part is an exercise regime, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So what he then does is he gives you a plan for a week of meals. Now, I'm not sure, because I've only just got this today, I'm not sure whether there's going to be another week coming, or whether this is all we're going to get, or it's just like 1 week and then we can repeat that, or we can, you know, modify that depending on how we want to do. But there's a plan of meals for a week and recipes, which is really good. And looking through the recipes, again, most of the ingredients are going to be easy to get. Excuse me, because he's right into buying fresh fruit and vegetables and using readily available foods. He's very rarely does he name a brand name of anything, so it's not like you're going to have to buy this particular brand of fancy tea that you can only get in the USA or something like that. So, you know, I have bought other plans where everything they've recommended has been turkey, for example, and turkey's really expensive in Australia, so, you know, whereas in America it's not. So, you know, it's like this one looks like it's going to be really easy to follow. Then he, and great recipes as well. Sweet tooth snacks. So he's got a list there of some really good things that you can make ahead of time, and or sometimes you just make them on the spot, and they are really good for when you have an emergency craving. And the first one in the list was chocolate dipped strawberries, which I thought was really cool. So I thought that was pretty good. So you want to get yourself some chocolate dipped strawberries, or some strawberries and some chocolate, and dip them and have them ready. Hey, you're allowed to eat them. That's okay. Then he talks about detox and beautifying smoothies. So one of the things that he really likes doing is making smoothies. So, you know, you use the supplements in the smoothies sometimes. You'll use a lot of juices and fresh fruit and vegetables in these smoothies. They're optional, but if you want to have them, that's great. Then he talks about the 7-minute workout, which I'm about to show you. And the last thing is a whole lot of questions. And there's a email address that you can write to get help, and that email address is written on every page. So if you've got any questions, you can get help there. So let's have a look at the 7-minute workout. I'll click over here. It's up here. So what happens is you get sent to this page, and the link's a little bit hard to find, but the page is in the link is in the bottom of the PDF, in among all the other links, and you'll find a thing that just says click here. So if you have any trouble finding it, then write to that support email address and they should be able to show you where it is. But this is the videos that you get. You can see here there's 127,000 people have liked this page. So you can see already that this is a really popular product. So it's not something that, you know, has only just come out, or something which is flash in the pan. This is really popular stuff. So the first week, I've watched the first week video. I'll just hit play to give you an idea. It talks about, where we go, we've got a warm up here. So we're going to start off with some punches, and we're going to do some, star jumps. So what he's got is he's got himself there, and he's got these 2 women who are doing the exercises with him, and they do a bit of a demo, and then they actually do it. And these women, they go through the whole workout. Now this is a 7-minute workout, and the idea is that you do this every day. I think you do it once a day. I'm not sure if you're doing it once a day or twice a day. So they're going to demonstrate the whole workout. It actually takes them a bit more than 7 minutes, because they've got a bit of talking and moving around and stuff in between. But the idea is that eventually you should be able to do it in 7 minutes as well. So they start off with this sort of stuff. So they're doing that, and then I'll zoom forward a little bit. They're going to be doing stuff on the mat. So just 1 second, wait for this to load. So they're doing some sit-ups, they do some other bits and pieces. So I won't go through the whole thing, but they do, I think, 3 exercises. Well, this lady gets up because she thinks she's finished, but she's not. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so there's more sit-ups, and there's other things that they're going to be doing. So it's floor exercise. So it's very much concentrating on the abs. Second week, I honestly haven't watched yet, but there is a second week of videos. video, which is another workout, a 7-minute workout. It's a 9-minute video. There's a third week, and this is called Hell on Abs, so I'm really not looking forward to that one. And then the last week has got an even worse name, which is 7 Minutes of Hell. So there you go. There's 4 workouts, and that's supposed to take you 4 weeks. I think I'm probably going to be doing week 1 a few times until I get a bit good at it. Now, what they've got is at the bottom of this page, there's lots of questions. And as you can see, Wes has come in and answered the questions quite often. So there's a lot of to and fro going on here. One of the questions that people are asking a lot is whether the videos are available on a DVD or to download. And this must have been added after people asked those questions, because it says, would you like to get the entire 4-week 7-minute body shred workout on DVD? So to grab a full pre-release copy plus bonuses at a 67% discount, click here. And when you click there, you get this. So you get I assume this is the same videos as what was on the screen, the page that we just looked at. You get some talk about it, and then he's selling the videos at the end. And in case you're wondering, the price for these videos at the moment, I'm not saying it's going to be the same all the time, but this is what the price is at the moment. It's $39.95 US, and plus postage and handling. And I did a bit of a check to see. I'm just looking at it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and those 4 videos have got the same names. The 4 DVDs have got the same names as the 4 that we just saw. And then there's a 7-day fitness mindset. So that's an extra thing that you don't already have. So if you want it in a physical DVD, the postage for people who are in the USA is $7.99. And if you are outside the USA, it's $14.99. Okay, so if you're thinking, well, it's going to be a nuisance to want to be able, to do these workouts and have to download this and watch this every time, then, if you've got a problem with download speeds and so forth, then that is another option, that you can actually get them on DVD, but it does cost more. Now, after I had bought the basic product, there was an upsell, and this is what the upsell page looks like. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to be offered 2 more upsells after this. I haven't actually bought this yet. I haven't decided whether I'm going to yet. If I'm going to buy it, I'll maybe do another video on it, but I honestly haven't decided whether I want this yet or not. What it is, there is videos. A 3-day quick fix video, an ab ripper bundle video, which is a 90-second routine, meal plans and recipes, another video, a sleep fat loss report video. We've got the 2 food ingredients they do not want you to know about, which cause diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease and cancer and so forth. So that's video 5. And then we've got morning soreness relief workouts. I'm thinking when I get to the next day, I might need this. So this is video 6. And what to do when your weight plateaus is video 7. And countdown to competition. So if you get really good at this and you decide you want to go on a bodybuilding competition or whatever it is you want to do, then this competition video is video number 8. Then we've got a bonus, which is a success pyramid, which is, what's this about? I've laid out all the directions you need in order to guarantee weight loss. The fastest path to your weight loss destination. So there you go. So this is a bonus video that you can watch there. Now, I'm assuming these are downloadable videos rather than physical DVDs, because it doesn't say anything about postage. But this one is $57. Again, that's US dollars. So there is more stuff that you can buy later if you want to. But I reckon at this stage I'm going to get quite a lot out of this basic product, which cost me, I think it cost me $37. So I'm going to follow this for a little while and see how it goes. Anyway, I hope this might help you to make a decision about whether this is the right thing for you or not. I'll put a link in the bottom of this video and in the description below for you to click on if you think you want to buy it through my link. And if you do, thank you very much. I hope you have great results with this too. Bye.